Hello and welcome back to day 4 of our Yoganuary. Today we're going to be working on our tree pose. So it's probably one you've seen a lot or maybe you've practiced before in different yoga classes. So it's it's a position that asks for a lot of balance, but also a lot of strength and also a little bit of this hip opening. So we'll be working a little bit on our core, our hips, and then working our way to our tree pose. Without any further ado, you can grab yourself some comfortable clothes, a mat, and let's get started. Find a comfortable cross-legged seat on your mat, maybe rolling the shoulders, maybe taking a little wiggle, finding that point where you're sitting up nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. You can come to rest your hands on your knees and just start tuning into your breath. Breathing in and out. Finding a little bit of release of tension across your body. Unclenching your jaw. Letting your lower body get heavier as it sinks into the mat. Really feeling that connection with the mat. Slowly, with your next inhale, we're going to reach the hands all the way out and up. Keeping your eyes closed, just working with the sensations as we bring the hands and palms to meet up overhead. And as we exhale, reaching down and out. So just taking some little sun breaths here, really reaching into the fingertips. Inhale once again, feeling that lengthening, that pull all the way up. And exhaling, reaching the hands all the way down and out. Going for one more inhale to reach the hands all the way up. And then this time palms meet. As we exhale, we bring them down through our heart center. And release the hands, come to grab a hold of our knees. Then we're just going to take some little circles here with the upper body, feeling that space across our spine, also across our hips. Inhaling to reach the chest forwards, exhaling to curl the spine, keeping your eyes closed, allowing yourself to be in the moment, to be in the sensation, and then switching directions. Next inhale, start coming back through center, finding that neutral spine. You're going to exhale, blink the eyes open, and then release your hands. Just come rest on the mat behind you. We're going to uncross the legs, bring each foot towards the sides of the mat. Fingertips are facing towards you, and then we're just going to take some gentle windscreen wipers with the knees from side to side. So warming up the body, the hips here. Breathing deep. Continuing to connect with the breath. And then slowly coming to center. We're going to extend the right leg as we bring the left foot in towards the right thigh. So we're actually in a seated tree. Our right toes are nice and flexed. You can always bring a little bend into the right knee. As we inhale to reach the hands up. Exhale, we're going to twist, reaching right hand towards the outside of the left leg. We're looking over the left shoulder. Inhaling here. And exhaling to return to center. Inhale to reach the hands up. As we exhale this time, we're folding, hinging from the hips. We're reaching towards the right foot. You can always have a bend in this right leg. We're still at the beginning of our practice, so be patient with yourself. And then slowly uncurling. Your next inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to twist again. Just bring the left hand behind us. Fingertips are facing away from the body. So we next inhale, we're coming onto the left knee as we lift our chest, a variation of our stargazer. Lifting this right hand all the way up. Inhale. As you exhale, come back down to the mat, allowing your hips to meet the mat. We're now going to bring both of our feet together in our Baddha Konasana. You can wrap your fingertips around your toes. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale to curl the spine. So just taking some little cat-cow variations here. Inhaling to lift the chest. Exhaling to curl the spine. We go for one more. Inhaling to lift the chest. Exhaling, curling the spine. As you next inhale, come to your neutral spine. We're going to send the left leg out. Right foot is to the inside of the left leg. Inhale to reach your hands up. Left toes are flexed. As we exhale, we're twisting. Left hand comes towards the right knee. We're looking over the right shoulder. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, slowly release. Coming back to face the front. We inhale to reach the hands up. And then we exhale, we're folding forwards, reaching towards the left foot. You can always grab a hold of your calf or your ankle. And then let your head and shoulders get heavy here to really feel the work of the gravity, helping you pull you towards this fold. You next inhale, slowly uncurl vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to twist again. Bring the right hand behind the right glute, fingertips facing away from the body, pressing into the right knee. We're lifting up in the stargazer variation. Inhale, pressing your hips up by squeezing your glutes. As you exhale, slowly release glutes and hips, come back down to the mat. This time we're crossing the two legs, rocking it forwards, and we're going to come to meet in our downward facing dog. So uncrossing the legs, stepping it back. We're in our downward dog. If you want to take a little wiggle of the legs, maybe a sway of the hips, you can. Really pressing into the fingertips, pushing the hips all the way up towards the sky. See, next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bending into that right knee, opening up the hips slightly towards the right. Inhale here. As you exhale, gaze comes forwards. We're going to bring and cross that right knee all the way across towards the left elbow. Inhale here. Exhale, sending it all the way back. And then opening up the knee once again. Take an inhale. As we exhale, this time gaze comes forward. Bring right knee to right elbow. And then step your right foot to the outside of the right foot. We're in our lizard lunge. Dropping the hips all the way down. Pressing your left hand firmly into the mat. Inhale to lift the right hand all the way up. Easy twist variation. Inhaling here. Exhale, slowly bring both hands down towards the mat. We're going to press back into our three-legged dog, reaching that right leg all the way up. Inhale, as you exhale, bring your right knee to right elbow. This time crossing right foot over the left thigh. We're bending generously into the left thigh, into the left knee, and pushing it back, figure four, dog. You can play with straightening this leg as long as we're not pressing the foot on the knee. Inhaling here. As you exhale, gaze comes forward, step the right foot in between the two hands. We're coming all the way up, high lunge. Inhaling in your high lunge. As you exhale, hands come down to heart center, pressing firmly into your right foot. We're going to step onto our right foot, coming to our one-legged Tadasana. Inhaling here. As you exhale, maybe play with straightening the left leg, working a little bit on our hip flexor strength. And then as you exhale, swinging like a pendulum, the left foot all the way back. Weight is in the right leg, warrior three. Inhale. As we exhale, big step back. We're coming back to our high lunge. Inhale in high lunge. Exhale, both hands come down to frame the right foot. We step both of the feet back, plank pose. Knees, chest in, or chaturanga to move down towards the mat on your exhale, and inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. We exhale, downward facing dog once again. Take a round of breath here. As you next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhaling, bending into the left knee, opening up the hip. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, gaze comes forward, crossing left knee to meet the right elbow. Inhale to send it all the way back. And then exhale to bend into the knee once again. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring left knee to left elbow. This time stepping left foot to the outside of the left hand, coming to our lizard lunge. Right hand stays on the mat as we lift the left hand. Easy twist. And as you next exhale, both hands come down to the mat. We're stepping all the way back to our three-legged downward dog. As you exhale, bring left knee towards left elbow, crossing the left foot over the right thigh. You can bend down into your right leg as you send the hips back, figure four dog. If you played with it on the other side, you can play with straightening this leg. Taking an inhale here. And then as you exhale, gaze comes forward once again, stepping left foot in between the two hands. We're reaching it up, high lunge. Inhale and high lunge. Feel that strength in your legs. As you exhale, both hands come down to heart center, pressing into the left foot. We're stepping to our one-legged Tadasana. We're engaging our core here, tilting our pelvis as we lift this knee up. If you take it on the other side and you want to play with it here, maybe straightening that right leg, feeling that strength in the hip flexor in your core. And exhaling, we're moving to warrior three, sending the right leg all the way back, reaching the chest forwards. Inhale. And exhale, high lunge once again, reaching the hands all the way up. As you next exhale, both hands come down to frame the front foot. We step it back, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin, and chaturanga to upward facing dog or cobra on your inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhaling, bending into the knee. We're going to take some little circles here. So warming up our hips, taking 3 circles in each direction, working with your breath. Moving as slowly or as quickly as you need. And then once you've done your 3, moving in the opposite direction. Once you finish your 6 rounds, extend the right leg all the way up. As you exhale, big step, right foot comes to the outside of the right hand. Lizard lunge once again. We're going to walk the left hand just to the outside of the mat. As we inhale, once again, lifting this right hand. It's a wide, easy twist. We're going to work a little bit on our core. So engaging your core here, pulling the navel in towards your spine. Inhale, as you exhale, weight comes into the left hand and the right foot. We're kicking the left foot forwards, hovering the body. Inhale here. As you exhale, step it back. Take an inhale, opening your chest. We go again, stepping left foot in between, lifting our core. Engaging our core, lifting the leg, exhaling to step it back. 1 more round. Inhaling here as we press the foot forwards. And then exhaling, coming to lower it down. We're going to drop the right knee towards the side. Inhale to reach the hands up. And exhale to fold over the left leg. So next inhale, lift your gaze. Slowly uncurl your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Rolling onto the right hip. We're going to send the left leg all the way back. Coming to a pigeon pose just for a moment. We want to press into the hands, lifting our chest up. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly tuck your left toes. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. We're engaging the core as we lift the left knee and stepping it all the way back. Downward facing dog. We move to the other side. Inhaling, we lift the left leg. Exhaling, bending into the knee, opening up the hip. We're going to go for those hip circles. So working at your own pace, move with 6 circles, 3 in each direction, moving with your breath. Going as slowly or as quickly as you need, but really trying to warm up the hips here. Maybe switching the direction once you've finished your 3. Still engaging your core. And then once you've finished your 6, extending your leg all the way out, 3-legged dog. As we exhale, big step forward, left foot comes to the outside of the left hand, lizard lunge. Right hand goes a little bit further out as we inhale to lift the left hand up. So we're in our wide, easy twist once again. Working on our core here. Inhale. As you exhale, pressing into the left foot, the right hand, we step the right foot forward, hovering the body, engaging your core. Inhale, as you exhale, step it back. Take another inhale. We exhale once again, kicking right leg forwards. And stepping it all the way back. One last time. Exhaling here, stepping the foot all the way forwards and then lowering all the way down onto your glutes. Bring your left foot to the inside of the right thigh. We inhale to lift the hands up and exhale to fold. Working on our strength, but also our flexibility here. And as you next inhale, slowly lifting your gaze, uncurl your spine vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to roll onto the left hip as we swing the right leg all the way back. Readjusting slightly as we meet in our pigeon pose. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Lifting the chest, take an inhale. We're squeezing the glutes to protect the lower back and squeezing the shoulder blades to lift the chest. The next exhale, tuck the right toes, engaging your core, so pulling the navel in towards your spine. We're lifting that right knee and stepping it back. Downward facing dog. And then as we next inhale, we lift the right leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, big step forward, right foot comes in between the 2 hands. We lift it up, high lunge. Inhale in your high lunge. As you exhale, both hands come down through heart center to your Anjali Mudra. We're bringing the weight into the right foot. As we step, the left foot comes towards our center, 1-legged Tadasana. We're going to move to our tree pose. So rooting and grounding through the right foot. Slowly start lifting and opening the left knee towards the side. You can bring your foot in towards the inner thigh with the help of your hand. Or if that's a little bit too intense, you can also bring it to your lower calf. Or once again, planting the toes on the mat and then pressing your heel against your ankle. So whichever variation feels good for you. We want to push that left knee out. And then we're pressing the left foot into the right knee, creating this friction. We also want to lift up and out from our right hip. So we're feeling that pull, engaging our core here. Hands are in our heart center. If you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, you can also reach the hands up, maybe opening your tree branches all the way up. We're focusing on our drishti here. Focusing also on that foot that's in the ground. So feeling that pull down, creating steady roots. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly bring your hands down through heart center. Release your left knee, keeping it close towards your center. We exhale to step it back, high lunge. Inhale and high lunge. Exhale, both hands come down to frame the front foot. Step your right foot to meet the left. Knees Chaturanga or Chaturanga to upward facing dog or cobra. We send it all the way back, downward facing dog. And then as we next inhale, left leg reaches up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, big step forward, left foot comes in between the 2 hands. We reach the hands up, high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhaling, both hands come down to heart center. We're pressing into the left foot as we bring that right knee in towards our center. Moving to our tree pose on this side. Slowly start opening the right knee towards the side. If you're wobbling, it's totally cool. You can bring your foot in towards your inner thigh or towards your calf, or once again on the floor, pressing the heel against your ankle. Wherever we are, we're creating this friction with the legs, and we're still lifting up and out from the left hip. So we're pulling this left hip in, pulling the abs in to feel this reach all the way up. You can either keep your hands at your heart center, or if you're feeling adventurous, once again, reaching the hands up and out. Find that drishti, that focal point. Come back to your breath and ground and root. Bring all the attention in towards this left foot, keeping everything engaged. Inhale. And as you exhale, hands come back down through heart center, releasing the right knee comes back to our center. And as we exhale, high lunge once again. Inhale and high lunge. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. We step both of the feet back. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga to upward facing dog or cobra. As we exhale, downward facing dog. So next inhale, lift your gaze. You can walk, step, hop, or jump. We're going to bring both of the feet to the outside of the hands, dropping into our Malasana, yogi squat. So we're dropping the hips as low as we can, lifting the chest by squeezing the shoulder blades. Hands come to meet in heart center. Pressing your elbows into your knees, lifting up from the crown of your head. Inhaling, grounding. It's a very grounding position. Really feeling the energy moving down your spine. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, with or without the help of your hands, we're coming to sit onto our glutes, bringing the soles of the feet together in our Baddha Konasana. Wrapping your fingers around your toes, we inhale to lift the chest. Feeling that lift from the chest by squeezing the shoulder blades, maybe lifting your gaze. And as you exhale, slowly folding forwards. Let your knees fall out towards the sides. Let your head and shoulders get heavy. And start slowing down your breath. Take one more round of breath here in your Baddha Konasana. And then as you next inhale, starting from the base of the spine, keeping your head heavy, uncurl vertebrae by vertebrae. Reaching the crown of the head up last, maybe taking a little roll of the shoulders. We'll meet in a comfortable cross-legged position. And inhaling, reaching your hands all the way out and up, palms meet. And exhale, they come down through heart center. We'll take one last round of breath together. As you next inhale, take the deepest inhale you've taken all day. Breathing into every part of your lungs, holding at the top just for a moment. And as you exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Take a moment to thank yourself, making time in your day to move and connect and to explore our tree pose. And as always, I thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you enjoyed this exploration of our tree pose. It's a very grounding position, although we are balancing. We're still grounding through our feet and our hips. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.